is being on that set with these amazing actors. Ken he's so funny and he's so giving. And at the same time, all of us, we all race to work because each and every one of us are veteran actors. We've been in this game for a very long time. We don't take ourselves seriously. We know that this could end at any moment or it could go 5 to 8 years. So everybody gets it. There's no ego. And it's a great place to work. It really, really is.
Now, you guys are filming live, right?
We are filming live.
So, what is that for you like? I mean, I said, you've been in the game a long time. You have this great skill set. What have you learned about yourself doing this new show?
What have I learned about myself doing Dr. Ken?
Something you've learned that, you haven't learned before. What did you learn?
I don't know. That's a good question. I can't even answer that question. Other than that, I love Ken Jeong, and he's funny as hell. I don't know.
Describe the show in 3 words for our audience. 3 words, and why should they watch?
Okay. Funny. Funny. Sexy. Can I do one more funny? Yeah, thank you. Just really, it's a funny show, and I think people should watch this show because of it. It's basically a funny show, but it's important. It's also an important show. Ken maintains, because he's also the executive producer, and he maintains that it definitely has heart, and there's funny, but more than anything, people need to understand that it had been 20 years prior that Margaret Cho had her own show. And other than Fresh Off the Boat, there hadn't been another show that was starring an Asian family or person. And Jonathan Slavin was the person who really got me to understand the importance of that because, Jonathan and I are walking down the street and he was like, Tisha, do you realize that people are emotionally connected to you? And I said, yeah. He was like, no. You don't really understand because African American, especially African American women, will just walk up to you and start crying. And I don't really think of it in that sense because it's my walk. It's a part of what happens every day. And I just hug people and tell them thank you.
It's a great fan base.
Amazing. And I'm so appreciative. But he was the one that said, Tisha, they don't really even understand. But at one point, you were the only African American little girl on television, and they got to see themselves. So with Dr. Ken, people are going to be able to see themselves. And then people who aren't of this culture will be able to relate to it because it's still about story.